Hello everyone, how are you today? It's Kay. So let's start this live stream today. So okay, so let me see. All right, okay. So let's get started now. So how are you everyone? This is Monday, the market open, and this is the last week in March. So I hope you're having some nice trades and also a good day today. So yeah, let me switch the screen. Okay, and start live stream for now. So yeah, before starting, as a quick disclaimer, as usual, the content is all based on my own experience with it for educational purposes only. So when you take trades, please do within risk management. And also, if you can please follow the rules and guidelines on this live stream, that will be great. And then I don't do any Telegram, Instagram, Facebook, and I never send any direct messages. So in case you see any of these SNS with my name, these are all fake. So just be careful. Okay, so let me check some comments and say hi to everyone and start the live stream right now. So basically for me, I was relaxing today and I took just one trade and I took 11 pips of loss. But yeah, other than that, I'm just no positions right now and I'm actually relaxing. Usually Monday, I take a day off. But so usually, I go outside at this time and I do my things, and also I might go to some restaurants, usually Monday, Tuesday. But today, I decided to stay home and yeah, do my own things, on my business. So basically, I decided to do the live stream today on Monday. So yeah, let's see who's here. John Ong and Mahardika, good to see you. Dragon and Arnold, Blackwater and Alex, TikTok and Marcus, thank you for joining. All right, and Jorg, Ivan, yeah, Augustine and John Hera and Biswadev, thank you for joining. And let's see, Chu, Gary and Alex, Levinas and Butha, Ismail and Jai, Hope and Anis, Supply, and James, and Ryan. Thank you for joining, everybody. Great to see you. Okay, so I already see some comments about some markets. So let me check comments now. So let's see. John Harris says, daily downtrending, forward chart flat M30 reversal. How would you go about this pair? If you see daily is down, and M30 is reversal, then I would stay away. I would wait for the M30 to go down and then look for the trading edge. Usually I follow a major direction in higher time frames. It's my rule. Okay, and let's see. Alex says, took loss on pound CAD, neatly retracement after getting entry edges, but we manage risk and move on. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yes, losses do happen. Losses are the part of the process, but you have to have the losses as small as possible so that future profits can cover these previous losses is the idea. So if the market retraces backwards, then simply exit. You have to exit very soon and then look for another opportunity to trade. But yeah, since Euro is strong, USD is very strong today, the markets are going backwards. So let me pick the ones that are going backwards now. So here is trading view and Euro USD. Euro USD is still in the P wave. After the breakout of the P wave, this is bearish to me. I'm looking still for the sell chance. And Euro pound flat, Euro AUD was bearish. But after the market reached support, now it's retracing backwards. If I look at the 1 hour time frame, it's more obvious. So here's 1 hour. the market retraced backwards and it broke the Kumo bullish already. So if the market breaks the resistance in 1 hour, which is 1.4710, then it may turn bullish. And by the time we see that, Kumo should be twisted bullish also. So I think that will be new uptrend can be expected. But once again, daily chart is still showing downtrending by Ichimoku, because you can see that Kumo down, Senko span B down, A down, and Kijun Sen down, Tenkan Sen down, and Chikou span below candles. So in the long term, this is still bearish. But right now, in 1 hour chart, it retracing backwards. So this is the time we have to stay away. And same is true on some other pairs. Euro is strong. And let's see, let me check the, okay, so this one too, like Euro CAD. You see daily chart is downtrending. Kumo down, Kijun Sen down, Tenkan Sen down, Chikou span below candles. After the breakout of the P wave, it was bearish. But today's bullish candle, and if you look at 1 hour chart also, the market retraced backwards and it's about to break the Kumo. So once the market breaks Kumo, it may turn bullish or it may turn range. But once again, in the daily chart, it's bearish. So as long as daily chart shows bearish, the market most likely will go bearish or this way. But when daily chart Kumo Kijun Sen becomes flat, then it may retrace back to Kijun Sen in the daily chart. So we have to watch out. So today, we have some retracement for the last couple of hours. So this is the time to stay away with my strategy. But we can expect which way it goes. This is only 1 hour, and we have to always look at the higher time frame directions. At least that's what I watch. So since Euro CAD is still, bearish in Ichimoku, this is still biased. So yeah, let me check some of the charts now. Euro, let's see, USD CAD. Yeah, USD CAD is also retracing backwards. It was bearish, and I was expecting the market break support, but it didn't happen, and the market retraced backwards now. So yeah, it's retracing backwards also. And let's see some other pairs. Pound JPY. Pound JPY is Pound JPY is retracing backwards. Today, in the beginning of the Asian session, it was bullish, but after London, now it's retracing backwards. So yeah, and especially Kumo was very thin, like I mentioned yesterday on the forecast. Whenever you see this Kumo thin, when the market retraces, it goes very fast. So you have to have a good risk management to trade if you want to buy still. To be safer, I would wait. I would stay away in these markets. Pound CAD also, it's bearish in the daily chart, but in 1 hour chart, it's bullish. And it's retracing back to Kijun Sen. But since daily chart is bearish, the market may be resisted by the Kijun Sen and continuously bearish, is my view. Previously, the market has been resisted by the Kijun Sen many times, so at this time, it may be resisted and go down. But if the market breaks Kijun Sen in 1 hour chart, then we have to stay away. Because if the market is in between Kijun Sen and Kumo, that means that market is ranging in that time frame. So that's when I simply stay away. So that's Pound CAD. Oh, Ryan says, Kay was wondering why you don't trade NZD pairs. New Zealand pairs, the spread is very wide in my broker. And also lower time frames are very choppy. And that's why I ignore New Zealand pairs. And so all these my pairs on my watch list are actually tested 100 times. And I get profit factor 5 out of 100 trades in the tester. And my strategy is proven on this watch list. And that's why I have these. But recently, Swiss franc pairs are a bit spiky volatile. So Swiss franc pairs are a bit lower priority of mine. But the New Zealand pairs, I backtested it and I didn't really well with my strategy. And that's why I don't trade New Zealand pairs. So depending on which strategy you use, after backtesting, you have to only trade the pairs that you prove it's working. If it's not working by the backtesting, then you better not trade on that pair. Because each pair is different. Behavior, the chart patterns, and what respect is different. Sometimes, let's say, Euro pairs has lots of double top, double bottom, or head and shoulders patterns, but AUD pairs has lots of P wave, ascending, descending P waves, and the breakout the P wave really works on AUD pairs. So like this, the character is different among currency pairs, and that's why you have to be selective whenever you want to use your strategy. You have to watch, or you have to trade the ones that works with your strategy, is my opinion. Yeah, and I don't use exotic pairs. I don't do New Zealand or like, all these exotic pairs. I don't trade. Okay, so let me see. Thank you for joining, everybody. Great to see you here. Egg Hargao says that today 30 pips with the USD JPY just right before reversal. Okay, 30 pips win USD JPY. Yeah, USD JPY was bullish, but soon retraced backwards. Since 8 a.m. UTC, the market has been retracing. So yeah, but still I can see Kijun Sen is up and Kumo is up. So this is bullish still. It's bullish. Let me check daily chart. The daily chart is still bullish. Kumo up, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen up, Chikou span above candles. So yeah, USD JPY is still bullish. Yeah, in 1 hour chart too, it's bullish. But once again, if the market breaks Tenkan Sen or Kijun Sen, then you better not to look for buy chance anymore, because the market may be range, or it may retrace backwards, and the market will be very tricky if it happens. Okay, let's see. Popino says, hi Kay, you said you use the default trading view settings for Ichimoku, but then the Chikou span is only 25 period and not 26. There seems to be a mistake. Oh, this is actually true. This is actually correct. Because yes, the setting I use for Ichimoku is all default. 9 for Tenkan Sen, 26 for Kijun Sen, and for Kumo it's 52. And displacement for Chikou span is 26. So all these are actually true. And the reason is because, for example, Chikou span is here. Let me put the vertical line. This is very important whenever you want to use the Ichimoku time cycles or the way to count candles by Ichimoku. This is very important. So let me just elaborate that topic quickly. So I think Pop, what you do in the trading view is, I think when you use this measurement tool, I think you start counting from here. I think you start counting from this moving candlestick and then drag it to the left, and you found 25. So if you do this, this is wrong, and the reason is because this moving candlestick should be counted as 1, not 0. But in trading view, if you start counting from this one, then if I just press a left click, it becomes 0 bar, as you can see. But this should be 1, not 0. So this measurement tool in trading view is wrong in terms of Ichimoku way of counting the candles. So instead of counting from exactly from here, in trading view, you have to count 1 to the future and count back to Chikou span. so that this current forming candlestick becomes 1 like this, and then you count back to the Chikou span becomes 26. And this is also true whenever you count time cycles. You know, time cycles is also Ichimoku strategy. But for example, let's say this USD JPY, there was a previous swing high over here. And the most recent high was here too. And if you want to count time cycles in between these two highs, you have to do it, you have to count this one as 1, not 0. So usually what I do is I start counting one previous candlestick like this, so that this high becomes 1, and then shift to the right. This becomes 20. 20 is the right way to count candles by Ichimoku in that sense. So yeah, this is a bit trick whenever you want to count the candles in Ichimoku way. And so in that sense, Kumo is also true. If you start counting from here, one previous, and take the current forming candlestick as 1, then you count forward to Kumo, and it becomes 26. And this is true. So that's a little trick in counting the candles in each. Yeah. Thank you for joining, everybody. Great to see you. I see many comments now. Okay. So AUD pairs are reversing. Yeah, AUD pairs or JPY pairs are reversing too. We have lots of reversals. So usually in this case, I simply stay away because the market is a bit tricky, as you can see now. Yeah, okay, I see Bitcoin, please. All right, so I will cover Bitcoin in a while, but let me check some other comments now. Okay, John Harris says, now I understand, so you always go back to Chikou span to count the time cycles. Time cycles are actually between highs or lows, not always to Chikou span. Pop says, but if you put 1 instead of 26, you get the previous one. So you can simply count 1 by 1, and it becomes 20 or 26 candles, because this one current forming candlestick should be counted as 1, or these highs, this high for example, should be counted as 1, not 0, is the trick. Okay, so let me check the Bitcoin. I don't trade cryptos, so this is just for your information. But let me go to cryptos and BTCUSD and see what's happening. Oh, looks like it broke the P wave bullish now. So yeah, finally it looks like. As I have been explaining for the couple of times last week, I was expecting the P wave breakup bullish. But looks like it happened already. So yeah, it broke the 45,535 and looks like it's bullish. So it may go up to the next resistance, which is around 51,011 level. So this is, I think, a good time to buy now. So whenever you see the range, you have to see whether it's a P wave, ascending P wave, descending P wave, or box range, or Y wave. These are a basic Ichimoku range category. In this case, it was ascending P wave. Like the lows are higher and highs at the same levels. So this is called ascending P wave. And whenever you see this, you can expect the market breaks bullish because there are more buyers than sellers in the market in this price action. So yeah, and I was explaining this one also last week was that the market may be resisted and reverse backwards. But looks like it didn't happen. It did not happen, and it's retracing backwards now. Yeah, I think, yeah, so this is bullish now. Breakout of the resistance, so it may go up to the next resistance is my view. And in terms of the weekly time frame, this is also a double bottom. It's a double bottom neckline breakout. So this might be the beginning of the uptrend. I think this is a good buy chance now. In the weekly, it's still range as per Ichimoku technically, because Kumo's flat and Kijun-sen is flat. So the next target is on the Kijun-sen on the weekly chart, which is once again 51,011 level. So coming back to the daily chart, it may go up to this blue line over here, my view. Okay, let's see. Sarah says, break even 70 pips in USD JPY today, demo account. Okay, that's good. Even if it's a demo account, that's a real market trade. So you should be proud. And you should cultivate your confidence in that way. But make sure that you exit very soon. Whenever the market retraces, we have to always keep the losses small as possible. If your losses are 10 pips, or 15 pips, then future profits can easily cover the previous losses. So yeah, let's see. Coming back to Forex, let me check some other charts. Let me check the AUD pairs. So here is AUD USD. It's retracing backwards now. And whenever I look at the retracement, I also look at the candlestick pattern. In this case, there was a doji candle, and doji is breaking bearish. So I would wait until this current candles close. And if it closes below the previous doji, then from here, it may retrace back to Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen. So you can sell by lower time frame and target to be daily Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen if it happens. So it takes another 6 hours and 37 minutes to close. So in this case, we have to stay away today and come back tomorrow. And let's see, AUD-CAD is ranging, so not really moving up or down. And AUD-JPY also retracing backwards, but this is still bullish as per Ichimoku. Kumo's up, Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen both bullish. So this uptrend may be continuous. But let me check the 1 hour chart. Okay, in 1 hour chart, I can see that the market is below Kijun-sen. So this is where you have to stop trading, right? The market may become tricky because whenever you see the market is in between Kijun-sen and Kumo, then it may retrace or it may be range for some while, or it may go up towards daily direction, but we can't tell which way it's going. So in this case, you have to simply stay away in this mid time frame. So let's check some other CAD pairs. So CAD JPY has been bullish also, but Kumo is very thin, like I mentioned. So whenever the market retraces, it could go very fast, retrace. So yeah, we have to be careful. This retracement can be continuous from tomorrow. And then in 1 hour chart, yeah, CAD-JPY also, it broke the Kijun-sen. So this is the time to stay away. Yeah, so we have lots of pairs retracing right now. So yeah, not really a good timing to trade. And especially this is Monday and we have no big news afterwards. So the volatility might be very small. So yeah, to be safer, I would stay away, come back tomorrow in this case. I won't rush to trade today. Okay. So let's see. Let me check some other comments now. Okay, the chat are very fast, so let me check. Hargao says, hi, Sensei, can you tell me how to use stochastic indicator to time entry? Stochastics, simply I use gold cross, dead cross for entry signal. Simply I use the cross, or sometimes I look at the divergence to trade. Okay, so let's see. Evening Doji Star. Yeah, that was what happened on the chart. I think it was in the previous one. Yeah, this AUD-USD. There was a doji on the resistance, and this might become a reverse confirmation. Yeah, CAD JPY retracing fast in M15. Yeah, that's right. Lower time frames, it's retracing backwards. Yeah. Ali says, how can we use Tenkan-sen in the best way for KTS? Tenkan-sen is, with my strategy, Tenkan-sen is supportive. Simply I follow the Kumo and Kijun-sen angles. And as long as Tenkan-sen above Kijun-sen, that's fine. Sometimes, even if you see Kumo up, Kijun-sen up, Tenkan-sen is below the Kijun-sen. In that case, Kumo and Kijun-sen angles become fake. So I would wait until Tenkan-sen comes above Kijun-sen and look for the buy chance. That is my strategy. But the Tenkan-sen is also, supportive to Kijun-sen as per original teaching, because back then there were only Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen in the original teaching. There was no Kumo, there was no Chikou span. So Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen were called Kinko Hyo, and that's why these Kumo and Chikou span are called spans. Senko span A, Senko span B, and Chikou span. And also Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen. Kijun-sen is a base. This is the standard of the market level. And Tenkan-sen shows whether the market is bullish or bearish by the cross of Kijun-sen. So that's why Tenkan-sen is originally supportive to Kijun-sen. To read the signals, read the market momentum. And basically, that's how I apply with my own strategy. So so let me screen again, and which one looks good to trade. Quickly screening right now. Looks like these are all retracing today. So no trend or retracement. JPY pairs are retracing backwards too. Pound AUD looks okay. This one is okay because there is no retracement and daily chart is bearish. So let me take out all these flags. So these are from this morning. The pound AUD looks good. Let me look into the lower time frame. In 1 hour chart, let me see. Oh, 1 hour chart retrace back to Kijun-sen. So it may be resisted and continuously go down. So I monitor whether the market will be resisted or breaks Kijun-sen. If it breaks Kijun-sen, then I will simply stay away. But this one is worth to monitor today. And then coming back to the daily time frame, let me check some other pairs. Retracing. This is range. Yeah, it's retracing. Oh, the Swiss franc retracing backwards too. CAD JPY is retracing. CAD Swiss franc is retracing backwards, and CAD JPY, so Swiss franc JPY is retracing backwards too. So I think among these 21 pairs on my watch list, I think pound AUD is the best one. Yeah, I think this is the only one on my watch list. That doesn't retrace. It's not retracing backwards. So in 1 hour chart, it's range, but there's a good chance that the market continue to be bearish. Let me check M30. M30 is also, this is ranging, and it's already above the Kijun Sen. So I will take 1 hour and see if the market will be resisted by the Kijun Sen and go down this way. Yeah, so that is my analysis. Okay, Dan says, hi Kay, could you take a look at Pound AUD? Oh, so this is one. I was actually watching this one. If you haven't already, got an entry around 1.7495 on a bearish engulfing on the 5-minute. 1.7495. 1.7495 would be around this level. So yeah, so I think you took the sell, right? You took the sell. In M5, let me see, engulfing breakout, bearish. Bearish engulfing in the M5. Let's see, where is the engulfing bearish? I can't see any engulfing bearish here, maybe previously. Yeah, looks like I don't see any engulfing bearish in this chart, because in M5, since 12:35 UTC, it has been bullish. This is bullish in the wave, so the market may continue to be bullish in M5. So yeah, if you are selling right now, then you need to exit if the market breaks resistance. 1.7513 will be what I do. Yeah, this is my exit timing in M5, because this is against major direction, and if the market breaks resistance in M5, then it may continuously go up this way. And if I see this potential retracement in M5, that's simply when I exit. Yeah. Okay, Gunai says XAUUSD. All right, let me check gold. I think gold is quiet today. Let me check. Yeah, gold is continuously ranging, so no trade. Today is bearish, but this is very short term. It's only bearish in the lower time frame, but in 1 hour chart, this is also ranging. So I would stay away from this. Okay, let's see. Anis says, K, is Pound USD a Sanku Gyakuten? Kumo still did not twist. Yeah, let me check Pound USD again. Pound USD and daily time frame. Oh no, let's see, which time frame is it? M4. Okay, 4-hour chart. Yeah, the 4-hour chart. Yes, there was a Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen dead cross first, and then Chikou-span breakout and Kumo breakout. Yeah, so this is Sanku Gyakuten signal in the 4-hour chart. Yeah, and Kumo twist may happen soon, but Sanku Gyakuten only watches Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen cross, Chikou-span break, and Kumo break. And you don't have to confirm the Kumo twist for that. So basically, this is bearish right now. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Ariadi says, K-san, is AUD Swiss franc still good to hold? AUD Swiss franc. Good to hold the buy or not, right? So this is bearish now. It was resisted, but yeah, I'm not sure where it bought this pair. But if you are still holding, then you can keep holding until the market breaks Tenkan-sen in the daily time frame. But if you are the lower time frame trader, then now is the exit timing because the market broke Kijun-sen in 1 hour chart. So it depends on which time frame you follow. If you follow 1 hour chart, then you have to exit right now. But if you're following the daily time frame, you can keep holding until the market breaks. Yeah. Let's see. John Harris says, what about oil? The pair is almost always volatile. Let's see. I think oil is not really moving either. Yeah, oil's range. Still ranging in the daily time frame. And weekly is still bullish. But because the market is above Kijun-sen Kumo, Chikou span above candles. But in the daily chart, it's range. So we can't really tell which way it's going. This is called a P wave. So the market may break bullish or bearish. Yeah, we're not sure in this short term. Lian says, please analyze Bitcoin. Okay, I think you joined newly because I have already covered Bitcoin. But yeah, in case anyone else is joining right now, I can do it again. So Bitcoin broke the P wave bullish and it broke the resistance also. So the next target is the weekly Kijun-sen. Because in the weekly time frame, this is flat Kumo flat Kijun-sen Chikou span touching. So this is range. So when it's a range market, usually the market retraces back to Kijun-sen. So in this case, Kijun-sen weekly chart is flat and the market may retrace back to that level. And in a daily chart, it will look like this. It may retrace back to that level here. So that's how you can see the Bitcoin. Let me also check the Ethereum, just for your information. Ethereum is also the similar situation to Bitcoin. This wasn't the ascending P wave, but after the P wave breakout, the market has been bullish. And now it broke the resistance of 3281.06. And this one is also a good chance to look for the buy. So daily chart is bullish, and let's see, 1 hour chart is also bullish. So if I enter the market in M5, in terms of price action, let me see. Okay, in M5, it has been a nicely bullish trend. So I would wait for another confirmation to buy. So that will be either if I start to see the market goes up and N wave, that will be a buy chance. That's one of the scenarios. Or if I see an engulfing breakout or a doji break towards bullish direction, that will be also another entry edge. Or simply wait for the resistance breakout for buy. That's also a good chance too. But anyways, if you can confirm the bullish signal in M5, then that will be entry edge right now. Okay, let's see. John Harris says, not seeing a trend in the daily or 4 hour chart, although the trend in 1 hour time frame or 30-minute time frame. How would you apply those 3 confirmations on the M5 and exit timing? Basically, entry confirmation will be the same. Even if I see only H1 or 30 trends, I simply take 3 confirmations and just take a trade. Whenever the market retraces backwards against major direction, then I will simply exit. Okay, Arnold says, is it okay to enter EuroCAD, Euro AUD now? If you can confirm the 3 confirmations, like I always do, then you can always enter the market. So like in this example, there's no confirmations right now, so I won't enter in this market now. Like let's say the last one becomes doji, and next candle becomes above the doji, then that will be an entry confirmation for price action. Or if you see N wave bullish, that will be also another buying confirmation, because that means the market is bullish confirmation. So yeah, that's how I basically see entry confirmation. And plus, as you may know, I use the Bollinger Band stochastics to add some more confirmations. But basically, I watch the price action. So if you master price action, then you don't need any indicators, my opinion. But the reason why I use indicators is that they are visual and they give me different information, different perspective of the market, and that's why simply I use these. So yeah, that's my strategy. Okay, yeah. Lon says oil. Oil is now ranging, so you have to stay away. Pound AUD, I think it's hold on, miss. Pound AUD is bearish, so we can look for the selling edge. Yeah, once again, daily chart is bearish stably, and 1 hour chart is also 1 hour chart ranging. So we have to wait until the market either be resisted by the Kijun Sen and turns bearish, or if it breaks Kijun Sen in 1 hour chart, then we have to stay away. So this is also a good example for the candlestick pattern. Is that the so this current forming candlestick could be doji or the pin bar. Let's say if the market will be resisted like this, and there will be a small body like this, and you see this doji candle. When you see this, this becomes a previous support, became resistance. So this is also a nice reverse confirmation. Right? But just because you see doji here, you don't enter the market, because you have to wait for the next candlestick close. And if the next candlestick close becomes below the doji, then this doji becomes reverse confirmation. But sometimes it breaks bullish. Sometimes this doji would break bullish, like this way, and then this is not the good. How do you say? This is not a good confirmation to trade. Obviously, this is against major daily direction. So the market may continue to be up, or it may be range also. So this is going to be a fake doji break. So you have to wait for the next forming candlestick. Should be below the previous doji to be able to sell from here. I hope that makes sense, because whenever you see doji or pin bar in the previous charts, you see when you see market reversed by this doji pin bar engulfing, then you might think that whichever the market breaks, you can trust. But actually, it's not. It's not true. There are trustable doji break, trustable engulfing break, and there are not trustable breakouts. So you have to know which one is which. Whenever you look at the market and wait for the confirmations like this. This is about the price action. This is something that I also watch on any time frames. In the daily chart, all the way down to 5-minute chart, I watch these candlestick patterns. Yeah, you're welcome everyone. Thank you for joining. Great to see you here. Okay, so let me check some other comments now. Okay, let's see. Okay, KOM says Euro JPY, when the Tokyo box breakout, I took a buy and profit 180 pips. I had a phone. Then when it hit resistance weekly chart, when I saw that, so again, it retraced 100 pips in 3 minutes. Insane. Yeah, that is insane. So you have to keep trading the profits. You move the stop loss and you move the stop loss up to fix profit along the way. Next time you can do it. Okay, John Harris says, currency strength chart showing CAD becoming an uptrend. Okay. Jim says, hi Kay, could you please describe about your win ratio by using Ichimoku? My win rate is in between 30 to 40%. Yeah, sometimes it drops down to 20%. I would say 20 to 40% is my win rate. Because I value the risk and reward ratio more than win rate. Okay, so, but yeah, looks like all the markets are ranging, even if even this pound AUD is also ranging in 1 hour chart. So when I see this, I will simply walk away and come back tomorrow, because I don't think the market will be turned bearish anytime soon. So, you know, but if I monitor chart until the market goes bearish, it's not time efficient. And I want to do other things. I want to enjoy dinner, and I want to read books. I want to watch movies and do other things. So most likely I stay away and come back tomorrow. It's my view. So with that being said, I think that's it for today's session. So once again, thank you for joining today. Thank you for your participation as always and support. I get recently many emails to say thank you for the teaching and YouTube. And whenever I read these emails, it encourages me a lot. So yeah, thank you so much. And I wish you continue to learn whatever the resources may be and practice and get confidence over time. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy and stay safe and stay gold. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Mata ne. Bye for now.